Hey there everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into an exciting topic that's been buzzing around the world of sports betting and the online gambling community. We're talking about paperhead software, what it is, how it works, and why it is changing the game. Paperhead bookmaking essentials. You've probably heard the term many different times, maybe not for sports betting or bookmaking, because it's a popular term for weddings or for the purchase of cattle. For this conversation, we're talking about paperhead, which is the amount you pay per person that is active on our system. For instance, you might have 10 people that are wagering, but only 8 people are active that week, so you would only be charged a fee per head for those 8 people. Example, if the paperhead fee is $10 per week, but you have 10 accounts, but only 8 are active, you would be charged $80 only, because you only pay for the active players on any given week. You might be curious, what are the benefits of using a paperhead service? Back in the olden days, when I used to book action, I used to have to write it down on a pen and paper on a pad and constantly be taking notes, which was a great opportunity for me to make mistakes or lose a piece of paper, or not getting the information correctly. With a paperhead service, they do all the day-to-day heavy lifting, meaning your players will call in to use a professional bookmaking software, like a back-end, much like you would see on FanDuel, DraftKings, or a number of offshore sports betting operations. All you do is set up their credit limit and their wager limit, and basically the player can log in and bet on whatever they want, whether it's a side, total, money line, first half, second halves, but you can actually limit what you want them to bet and what not to bet on. But basically, it is the day-to-day running of your shop. So you no longer have to take phone calls, you no longer have to check the lines, you no longer have to grade the wagers. The paperhead operation does all that for you. You just have to log in and verify your player's amount, that they've won or lost, and take care of the P&C, which is the payments and the collecting. You're probably curious, what does a service like this cost? And you will be surprised that it's cheaper or less expensive than you think. The price can range all over the board. It can be as low as $3 to as high as $18. The industry standard is a rate around $10 to $12 per head. Now, you might think, well, what's the difference between paying $12 per head and $3 per head? Obviously, the cheaper you pay, they're going to have to skimp on some of the services that they provide or the quality of the product that they provide. A cheaper service might provide you with slow-moving lines, or make a lot of mistakes, or don't offer as many betting events to wager on. Where a good quality service, they will have the checks in place to make sure that there is very little mistakes, the lines are sharp, updated on a constant basis, and graded in real time, so there's no interruption of your players' ability to place wagers and to access their account. Also, one of the biggest things that you can find between a more expensive paperhead shop and a cheaper service is customer service. You want to be able to know that you can call in, speak to an expert on the phone, and get the information you need to make the correct decision on a player. A cheaper service, for example, will not have a wise guy alert or a risk management supervisor, which is watching the action come in so that he can identify players that are going to be tough to beat or taking advantage of smaller markets. A more expensive shop, or even a company like Real Bookies, they provide that service and it's free of charge and it's included in your weekly rate. So this way you're not exposing yourself to players that might take advantage, or a player that might be not the quality or kind of player you wish to book, because there are recreational players, there's players that are doing arbitrage, and there are players that are very sharp that are betting games and information that might be very coming in early. So you want to avoid exposing yourself to that kind of action. So they provide that kind of service. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe below and add comments in the comment section if you need any additional information.